Hello and good morning, my fellow Trucketeers. Ugh. Different sort of video for you today. Day in the life of a truck driver. It's currently a couple of minutes to 4 o'clock, and we're just about to start our day. Right, let's go through my daily routine, I guess. So, I woke up about 10 minutes ago, so catching some sleep. And we're going to get up, get dressed, and get on with our day. I'll show you the bits behind the scenes where my brain's not working yet, it's not awake properly. I'll show you the bits you don't see between like what I do in the videos and that. So there'll be a lot, like little to no driving in this one for you, but it'll be all the stuff in between that. So I'll get up and get dressed, and I'll see you in a second. Just 5 more minutes. Right, so we're dressed, put some deodorant on, had a pee. Now you've heard about truck drivers probably using a pee bottle or something. Yep, I pee into a plastic bottle, because last thing you want to do when you're tucked up in bed and you need a wee in the night is to get up, then get dressed, climb out of the truck, go for a pee, get back in. So you just pee in a bottle because it's just more convenient, more easy. And yeah, it may seem gross to some people, but you get used to it. I know some ladies use a bit of Tupperware or something and then squat over that and go for a pee. Because also, the last thing you want to do is, all blurry-eyed and everything, climb out your truck and find some scumbag cutting your curtains to have a look inside while you're just going out for an innocent pee, and then next thing he does is turn around and give you a quick cut. And then you bleed to death. Which does happen. It has happened. There was a foreign driver it happened to a while ago. He jumped out for a pee in the middle of the night and some guy cut him, so keep yourself safe. So, just going to make me bed. Yeah, I know, Thomas the Tank Engine bed covers. For a grown man, funny, isn't it? My mum bought them for me for Christmas for a laugh, because I was obviously tramping. And she didn't think I'd use them, but free bed sheets in it, so I don't care. I used to love Thomas as a kid. To be fair, with the grandkids, any opportunity to watch Thomas, I'll do it. Still a child at heart, you see. Oh, there you go. That's a bed somewhat made. I do that so when I'm driving along, my window's open, I don't get loads of crap all over my bed. So nothing you want to be doing is rolling around with dead flies. Alright, let's get the curtains open and then we'll do our daily checks and everything else. So there we go. Actually filming today as well, so I got all my cameras and that laid out ready last night. So it's actually going to be a video with a few days footage in it. Alright, let's tie them back. Magic. Alright, let's get this one done. So last night we parked up in Falkirk after having a puncture fixed, and literally got loaded with pallets. You'll see this all in the vlog at the end of July anyway. And pulled out on the estate and parked up, and they said yeah, it's safe to park out there. So yeah, right, so next thing I'll do is start the engine and put my keys. Let's have a quick look around in the mirrors, make sure there's no one lurking about. I mean, it's quite light, so I highly doubt it. Oh, low air. And then we'll check our tacho, make sure we've had the minimum rest, which we have, 9:43. And then on to other work. That's our day started now, 4:10. Let's get the lights on, get the hazard lights on, move my computer desk over there. Alright, we'll go out and do our daily checks. Alright, let's go. We'll let the air build up for a bit as we're doing the checks. So we're going to check everything. So we'll pretty much start from the driver's door. So do stuff like check the mirror, make sure that's all good, clear, safe. Check all the bodywork, make sure there's nothing hanging off. Check the wheels, the tyres. Make sure there's nothing stuck in the tyre. Also make sure it's inflated. Should be solid. Give a nice dull thud. If it goes dong and rings after you kicked it, then it's low on air. So there's no black smoke or any horrible smoke or anything coming out. We're all good. Check all our lines, make sure everything's all good. All attached still. Check the lights. Always check your clip and pin in the mornings, because you don't want some bugger to pull that. Every morning check that, because it does happen. Check our tyres as best we can. Mind you, I drive this day in, day out, so I'll have to be too thorough. Indicators are working, number plate's clean, visible, legs are wound up, make sure there's nothing hanging down off the trailer, all good stuff. Check the curtains, make sure there's nothing, no cuts or anything, nothing hanging out. Again, check the trailer tyres. Would have been fun if I didn't see a punchy yesterday, because that's a brand new tyre that was fitted last night as I stopped here. Yeah, because that would have been dead flat this morning, and then I would have had to have sat here for ages till someone come out to me. Again, checking underneath, make sure there's nothing hanging down. Checking lights, number plate's still there obviously, which is good. Yeah, you can open your doors and check your load if you're coming up to a fresh trailer or something, but I know the load's all good, so I don't need to check that really. Again, no cuts on the curtains, that's an old one. So yeah, strap box has not been opened or anything, so that's good. Check all the tyres again. Make sure I can't see nothing. Give them a kick as well. I didn't do the other side actually, did I? No, no, all the tyres are good. Can't hear anything hissing out of them. Like I say, when you don't leave the truck all week anyway, you sort of know your vehicle and know what's going on. Check the trailer brake as well, make sure that's off, because people will pull out in the night as well. I've not had any of these things happen, but I know people that have had them happen, so yeah. We're good. Make sure the fuel capsule's secure, not been fettled with, we're all good there. I mean, no one's going to touch the AdBlue cap, but you can still check it, make sure it's alright. Nothing's hanging down off the truck. Tyres alright. You do what you can. It's a visual check. Indicators working, mirrors all good. Nothing's wrong with the window obviously. That mirror's all good. That mirror's good. And obviously the lights that we need to worry about are all working, so that's all good. So yeah, that's my daily checks. Sometimes I'll be brushing my teeth as I'm doing my daily checks, just two birds with one stone in it, so if not, sometimes I'll brush my teeth in the cab, which I'll do in a minute, and also empty out the pee bottle, because yeah, usually I'll pour it down the drain or something, or pour it in some grass somewhere. I won't like put it on the tarmac, because obviously it makes the tarmac stink, so yeah. It's gross, but you got to do what you got to do. Let's do that quickly. I won't show you that. In the cab now. Just turn the hazards off. So we're going to fill out our defect book. Which is it. So it's gonna be fun to do it one-handed. You ain't gonna stay, are you? Let's do it up on it on the table. So I filled out my defect book, so I put my name, date, trailer number, mileage, reg, time, ticked all the appropriate boxes, signed it, which is a number fun, put the date and nil for no defects found, because no defects are all good. So I'll tear that white copy off, and then that'll go in my folder in order. And yeah, right, let's just spend a couple of minutes setting my cameras up, and then we'll get on our way. So I am filming today as well, so you'll see this video, like I said, at the end of July. So we'll just get our main GoPro set up. This whole process takes me a whopping 2 minutes to do. We'll just get the camera on my homemade mount I made out of a quick clamp. Fantastic it is. No better way to clamp a camera to a seat, really. I'll get that camera up there, and that'll sit there all day while I film, unless I need to change the battery, and I'll take it down. Sometimes I just plug it in with my phone charger, charge it up. Put a bit of paperwork in there. That's my tyre sheet from where had my tyre changed. Put that in my folder as well. That's my paperwork for the day. Right. Just quickly brush my teeth and then we'll get on our way. That's all that. Oh. Just have a quick wipe my face, so baby wipe. Did have a bit of a clean down yesterday, so obviously got the puncher, so I couldn't get anywhere with a shower. So a bit of wipe down baby wipes, but I've got some special baby wipes I got now. Like, I'll show you. These ones here, so they're bath sponges. So it's like a baby wipe. You pour water on it, and you smush it up, and it sort of lavers up like soap. Give yourself a wipe down, and you don't need to rinse with it. They're really good, and yeah, it makes you feel really nice and clean. So definitely check them out. Yeah. So effectively, it's a way of having a dry wash, effectively, because, like I said, you just wipe yourself down. It does soap up, it does clean you, and then yeah, you don't need to towel yourself off. Well, you can dry yourself off with a towel, but you don't need to rinse off or anything. So they're pretty damn good for the times when you can't get a shower. Anyway, I've been sat here for 16 minutes on other work now, so we're all set to go. Let's just take my jumper off so I don't get too hot while driving with the windows up. Set our TomTom quick as well. So I checked where I'm going last night. Looked it all up and everything, and we're going there. So I've already looked on Google Maps and everything and how to get the customer where it is, where the entrance is and all that. So that was all done last night. So drive 4 hours and 34 minutes away, so we will need a break on the way. Yeah. Right. Let's get on the road, I guess. Start my video as well. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Mic on. Start that camera. While I'm parked up, I'll do cameras by hand, but when I'm driving, I use voice control. Oh, it's good to play funny buggers now, is it? There we go. Give it a clap to sync the clips. Right, hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. Right, we've just pulled into Southwaite Services. We're back in England now, so good stuff. So it's currently 6:35, so we're going to put it on break. We'll have a quick 15-minute here, have some breakfast. What was that? Oh, something was stuck in there. Don't know what that was. Bit of debris or something's blown up underneath the sun visor and it's just come down. So I'm going to get some breakfast here. I'm going to have some granola or whatever, yogurt. And then we're going to get some fuel as well, because I've got to get some fuel. So, yeah. We've driven for fractionally over 2 hours. So we've had a fairly busy day, so got my fridge here. Quite disorganised, just all chucked in there, some stuff for dinner later. Okay, I want the yogurts for breakfast. And drinks and whatever. Got my can of coffee for later. Or energy drink. I don't drink tea or coffee, so yeah, I just don't like it. So I don't have it. So and then and in it I've got various other bits and pieces. The bananas, but also I've got some of this Jordan's granola. So yeah, I guess something like that. Pre-measured it and put it in bags. Also got vitamins, so I'll take me vitamins and whatever. All that good stuff. And then, oh, my phone mount in the wrong place. It's in the way. Left a mark on there. Whoops. Okay, got a bowl in it. My knife and fork. Just got a camping set of knives and forks. That does the job. New table out. Right. How am I going to do this? Trying to hold the phone's a pain. So, get one of them. Cod liver oil. One of them is multivitamin, and this one which has vitamin D3 with zinc and K2, which is just helps with the aches and pains and stuff a little bit. So helps with a bit of tiredness, etc. So all good things. So getting down with a bit of water. Always keep plenty of water with you. Right, and I'll do our breakfast. So at the moment I'm calorie counting to try and sort of stay a bit healthier. So I've got an app on my phone, I can't remember what it's called. I'll pop up the name of it somewhere. And I use that. So I've measured out my granola, so I know I'm at 75 grams I got. What was it? No, 70 grams. No, 75, yeah, 75. And then one of these tubs of yogurt. So I can scan the barcode of the yogurt. And it will tell me how many calories are in it and everything. And then I scan the bag of granola and tell it how many grams I put in. Then it will calculate all the calories in that for me. So just to try and keep myself a little bit healthier, so I don't end up huge like some of the people you see driving trucks, because you got to stay healthy on the road. It's not, you don't move around much in this job, so you need to do as much as you can to stay healthy. I mean, yeah, I could go in here and go get a Greg's bacon roll or something every morning. You know, within a couple of years I'll be huge. So, you know, you've got to look after yourself to an extent. Like I said, it's not a very... It can be an active job, but also it can be a job where you do sit down on your backside and not move around a lot of the time. So, that's my breakfast. Yogurt and granola. I'll tell you what, I bloody love this stuff. Yogurt and meat moustache. Very tasty actually, so I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, plug my calories in, and go get some fuel after I've had my 15-minute break. Right, finish up now, so we've got to clean up. So, I've always got some, oh crap, break my table. Got some kitchen roll laying about, and I just use a surface spray, kitchen spray. Give it a spray around. Give it a wipe off. I mean, it's good enough to clean like fresh chicken that's been cut up on your work surface and make it safe for people. So it's good enough to clean your plates and that with. Yeah. Zero effort, zero mucking around, because So you usually got a lot of time for that. So yeah, I've never been made ill from anything, so just give that a wipe round. It's always handy to have a bin in your truck as well. I've seen what stuff like this laying around. Yep, nice and clean. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I can get wash up bowls and whatever to fold out to use, but then I'm using a lot more water, which means I've got to bring more water with me. It's trying to do everything with bringing as few things as you can with you. So I'll put that back up there next to my microwave. Close it down. And I'll put that back under bed. So yeah, breakfast done pretty much. We have done 11 minutes of our break, so I'll go have a wander over the services, go have a pee, and then come out of the truck, go fill up. Obviously, if you've been out away from your truck, when you get back, just have a quick look of it, just make sure things like check your pin, make sure that ain't been pulled, and just listen out for any air. That sort of thing can save you having a blowout. As long as you can't hear anything, it should be alright. So yeah, just gotta be mindful if you're away from your truck. Yeah, anything can happen. Get someone that don't like you doing YouTube videos, for instance. They might see your truck and be like, I'm gonna put this pin and make him look an idiot. Like I said, hasn't happened to me yet. I know other people it has. Right, go get some fuel. Time to fill up. So I'll get my fuel cards. So generally take a picture of me mileage, which is 918885. So I'll remember that. There you go. And then go hand my fuel card in, and then fill up with fuel, and then when we're done, go back in, give them the reg and the mileage, and then yeah, go on from there. Alright, pump 15 please. Cheers. So all fueled up now, 308 litres I think it was, so yeah, gonna go in and pay. Right, around here, yeah, sorry. Mileage, yeah, 918885. S555 CFT. Yep, sure, no worries. Okay. There you go. Excellent, cheers. Alright, see ya, bye. As easy as that. Okay, we're a little bit further down the road, about another hour and 40 minutes down the road. It's currently 8:53, so we've been going for nearly 5 hours now. Well, for my day anyway. Driving time, I've just put on break. Got 4 minutes break, yay. So I'm on what, about 2 hours, about nearly 4 hours driving time now. I made the executive decision to have a 30-minute break and clear my driving time. I do have like a 5-minute window to get the customer within a 4.5, but the traffic's sort of going up and down in time, so I'm not getting an accurate sort of decide on how long the traffic's going to be. And sometimes, even though it says 13 minutes, it could take 18 minutes to get through. Could take 10 minutes to get through, and I don't want to run the risk, so I'm just going to clear my driving time here and then drive 40 minutes to the customer, and then yeah, do what we got to do. Interestingly enough, this is Rivington services on the M61. That's the first time I've ever seen a truck charging point. It says 300 up to 360 kilowatts on the floor there. Don't even see that, but I assume that's like how much it can charge or something. But yeah, first time I've ever seen one. By the looks of it, if we're going to get a lot more electric trucks and have a lot more of these around the country, we're going to lose one space out of every 3 in every services. So it's going to make parking even tighter when there isn't already enough. So yeah. Right, I'm going to run over the services and go do what I need to do. So I'll see you in a bit. So Euro garages here at whatever services it was. I can't remember what the name of it now. Yeah, very good, very clean. Sometimes it's a novelty to find a toilet that hasn't got like feces and pee all over the seat and whatever. But no, this one's very, very clean, very nice. Definitely use this one again. It even had bleach in the toilet. I mean, very, very rarely you get that. Actually smell pleasant in there, rather than smelling like 100 stale turds, but there you go. Right, I've probably got about 10-15 minutes left of my break, so I'll just sit in the cab and just watch some stuff on my phone, really. Just chill out for 10 minutes and then get on the last 40 minutes to a customer. I'm going to have a final look on Google Maps just to confirm exactly where I'm going with the customer. And then also have a quick look at me pen. It's because I'm yakking. Yeah, nothing's been pulled. We're all good. Always check your pin when you walk back to your truck, because you never know. So yeah. Just take my boots off. Put them on the step. If anyone wonders what I drive with, I drive with little slip-on shoes in here, so I drive with them. So I don't drive barefoot because I don't like it. Yeah. So just going to chill out here and, you know, how long we got left? Yeah, 9 minutes. So just going to watch something on my phone for a bit, just relax. Just going to sit in the chair here. Yeah, and then get going again. Good sounds. Let's go find someone to speak to someone, then we'll figure out what's happening here. I'll just dump it in the middle of the yard here. Right, see you in a bit. Right, we're at our customer now, so it's done that little filming bit. So I'm literally going to get out and go find someone to figure out where I'm going. So I've got to go over here somewhere. So find out where we got to go, move in position where we got to go, and then, well, yeah, pallets in it. So see where they want them. Right, let's go speak to someone in a minute. Turn the engine off. I've got pallets for you. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Got ya. Cheers. Yep, so turns out it is in the other gateway, so we'll just quickly spin around there and go in there. It isn't really too much of a bother. Thought that might have been the case.
Recording started.
So sometimes little things like this I won't put into the video because you've got to muck around getting the camera set up again, doing the clap to get them all back together, and then, yeah. So, I guess just pull into the middle and open the curtains up. Might worry about spinning around in a bit. Right. Again, go speak to someone. This is the stuff you don't always see in the video, so yeah, let's get me hoodie on quick and then we'll go wander around, find someone. It says goods in at that door over there, and there's a bell on it, so I'll go speak to them over there. I'll sort out the paperwork and I'll write, because we've got our own POD book, so I'll write all the details on that as well. It's just an extra bit of protection in case a customer doesn't want to, we lose the paperwork or something, so we can still get paid. Because without paperwork, you don't get paid. So yeah, let's have a wander around. It's quite a simple book to fill out, really. So we got everything unstrapped, prepped for unloading. So got everything unstrapped, moved all the posts out of the way, moved the curtains, so it'll go so far along. I'll be watching out the mirror. So I'm sat in the cab, and then yeah, he'll stake off, and when he gets so far down, I'll jump out, move the post, move the curtains. Yeah. Excuse me. Do all that good stuff. This is a sort of time now where obviously I'll sort out my paperwork. If my boss has already sent me details for a collection or whatever, I'll then research where that is and have a look, get it all plumbed in the sat-nav ready. And yeah, have a break, have some food, whatever I want to do, upload some footage to the To the laptop, maybe get a short or two done or something. Maybe, I don't know. Depends how long I'm going to wait, really. I think it's going to take at least half hour to get this unloaded. So, I'm going to whack it on break just for good measure anyway, because I'm not doing nothing at the moment. Just got to make sure when I jump back out to do whatever, I put it back on other work. I think I'm going to be here for a little while. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to plumb the address into the TomTom, get that searched up, figure out where I'm going, and then I'm just going to sit here and relax for a bit. I'm still filming at the moment. I'm literally going to film one more clip after this on the actual vlog I'm doing, because this is going to be the end of it after this. And then, yeah, obviously I'll continue doing this video. Yeah, and then when I stop later, I'll upload all the footage and that to the laptop, and then do what I got to do with it. Though I might have to wait to edit this video till I get home on my main computer, because my laptop won't cope with 4K footage very well. So, just sat here, he's busy taking all the blues off of me. Like I said, I'll just sit tight. There's no point in me doing anything involved, like cooking. I could cook some food if I needed to, but like I said, it's only 10 o'clock, I don't need lunch yet. So he's pretty close to this side, them ones off right near the curtains. I'm going to go pull the curtain back now, just jump out, put my boots on and whatever. Get these posts, get these back into place. And the other one. Don't like that way. And we'll pull the curtain back for him. So I can get the rest of this side off then. First of all, pick all this up first. Put it back on. Broom. Forget me broom. Stand up like that, and then we'll pull the curtain back. I'll get this curtain pole in. Like so. It's in that one. That's that in. I'll do it up to about there, and we'll pull the rest of that back. And then that's ready for him to get the rest of this side off, and then I'll do the same on the other side when he's ready for it. And then, yeah. Sit tight again. Not really much to it really, to be fair. I'll probably do another separate video on curtains at one point. So while he's still taking them off, I'm just going to literally just have a little wander around the yard, get a bit of exercise in. Every little helps, as they say. Yeah, just have a little wander around till he's done. There's no point me being sat in the cab the whole time. He's going to start doing the other side now. Which would be nice, if he finishes off one side I can get that side shut up and closed, and then he obviously can continue on the other side. So, whereas if he carried on this side I have to wait for him to do that before I can close the other curtain. It's a bit quicker if they do one side than the other. But yeah, I'll just keep walking around out here, get some exercise in. So we're all done now. Man's finished, I've pulled the curtains up, I ain't done the clips yet, just got to do that. I've got him to sign the paperwork. Just going to chuck that in the cab for now. Put that in my folder in a minute, get these curtains done up, and then we'll get on out of here. Right, we're now here in Chester. Usual stuff. So parked out on the road. There's another truck in there, so could be a little while till I'm in. So I'm gonna go down there and sort of. My boss has sent me the reference number and that on a message on WhatsApp, so I'll go down there and shout my reference number at them, and then they'll figure out what I'm doing, collecting, etc. So when I get back, I'll probably pop it on break, see if I can get a half hour. If I can get a half hour here before going in, or whatever, then that probably work out well, because I've done, what is it? We'll figure it out. This is what I do in my head when I get somewhere. I'll figure out where I'm going, and then Yeah, I know.
Recording started.
So what I'll do is I'll go on the computer there. And I see I've done 5 hours 26 minutes driving. That means I've got 4 hours and 34 minutes driving left after this. So I can go on here, and I know where I'm going is near the yard, so I'm going to set that back to the yard. Although the place I'm delivering to is just a little bit further. I'm not going to get there in time to make the delivery because it'll be closed at 5, and I'm definitely not going to be there by 5. So it's 5 hours and 18 minutes back to the yard. So I know for a fact I'm not getting back to the yard tonight, so I won't be going home. Which is fine. I thought that'd be the case. I thought there might have been a chance I could get home, but no. I already know I'm going to be out for the night. It's just a case of where I'm going to end up. I mean, I'll be able to get pretty close to the yard. I might even stop a bit early, but we'll see. We'll see how far we are, because instead of going into a 10 or whatever, I could sit a bit further back and then just start earlier again tomorrow and then get to the customer for their opening time. So it's all these little games you got to play to sort of work things out. Just giving my reference number over, so I thought this guy's going to get paperwork. So I'm going to drive down, drive in, reverse back into the loading yard, and then sit in the cab while they load. Quite straightforward, really. So, little walk back. I could have driven down here and just waited down here. I didn't need to actually get out on the road and walk down, so never mind, a bit of exercise, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what I'll do first, I'll put my drop axle down. I'm going to get a lot of weight on anyway, so it's going to go down as soon as I do it, but if I do it now, it's already there. Right, I've got to find me goggles. So we need to wear goggles on this site. And go get the curtains undone and get loaded. And then sit in the cab while they load. Alright, so we're all set now. Got the curtains open. Both sides, both pulled back. Put the truck on brake, went for a pee. It's almost as bad as Weatherspoons trying to find the toilets in these places. Nah, we're not bad here. So, put it on brake. We're going to try and get a 30-minute here, but I doubt it's going to take them that long to load me, so if not, so be it. I'll get on down the road and then have a break later on. But always try and get a break where I can when I'm not doing nothing, because if you can, then it saves you a bit of time. Obviously, if I have a break now, then that gives me 4.5, which means I won't need to stop again later, and it saves me a bit of time. I mean, probably doing myself out of half hour of working time, or money, if you know what I mean, but not too worried about that. I don't know. But yeah, so we're going to sit here and get loaded. I'm just going to literally sit here and just watch videos on my phone until they're done. Get out, strap it up, bugger off. Oh. So I pulled in the Telford services here and I was going to have a shower, but the shower is not particularly great. It's about as clean as you expect to find a shower, but it just sort of backs under where it backs under where urinals are, and it's just a normal sort of shuttered door, so it's not really not a shuttered door like a saloon door sort of thing. So not ideal, but it's more because there's nowhere to put any of my stuff while I have a shower, so everything's going to get soaked while I'm in there having a shower, because it's literally just a little cubicle room. So I don't fancy that, so I'm going to continue to have a 30-minute break here. I only pulled in because I needed a wee, but I figure I might as well have a break. I've just had something to eat, so I went down in the shop and I bought a rollover hot dog, so I thought, sod it, go treat myself to that. So I had one of them, and got a chocky bar as well. So I've had 15 minutes so far. Yeah, so have another 15 minutes and I'm going to crack on to Gloucester services, go have a shower there because their showers are a bit nicer in there, and then head on down to where I'm parking up for the night and then do me dinner and everything. So right, time for a shower. You can see I'm a bit full of hay fever now, so I'm going to go grab my bag. So I've got essentials in there, so I'll put that there. Get me some earbuds to do my ears with, because I hate having wet ears. Always keep them in there. Always got loads of spare stuff in there, shorts, pants, t-shirts, whatever. Loads of stuff in there. Got half my wardrobe in there, I think. Typical man. I've got about 5 sets of clothes. So in here, as well as having a spare change of clothes, I have my wash kit, so shampoo, shower gel, a washy mitt thing, various other stuff, smellies and whatever. Got a small towel to put on the floor so I can dry my feet and whatever, and a large towel to dry myself, and the most important thing, you need flip-flops. You do not stand in these showers with bare feet, because the amount of people that go in there, you have no idea what they got in their feet, and you'll end up with verrucas and everything. It'd be disgusting. Right, so we're going to have a wander across. Did I say we're at Gloucester Services? It's not bad. I've had showers here before. It's generally quite nice here. Currently 18 minutes past 4, so yeah. We're over 12 hours already today, so we're doing well. We're only about an hour away from where I want to stop for the night, and I'll probably be here for about half hour by the time I've had a shower and everything, got everything sorted. And then I can stop, get me food, and then relax for the night. I don't think I have to get up too early tomorrow, so that's ideal. Right, so we're in the shower, nice and simple. Actually got some hooks, which is nice. Got that. Temperature control, which is nice. A lot of them don't have that. So yeah, quite simple. A nice little chair to put my bag, so yeah. These are probably some of the nicer ones you get out. Some of them are disgusting sometimes. Right, let's get showered, I suppose. You can't see this bit. Oh, it's much better. I feel a lot fresher now. Funny enough, just as I was sort of finishing getting ready, I heard someone say, who would shower here? You know, because obviously it's a big sign on the door saying shower. Obviously it's locked because I'm in there. It just shows how little people know. Because, well, if I didn't shower here or at another service or somewhere, I wouldn't get a shower till Friday. You know, what person in their right mind would go? I mean, I have gone 5 days without a shower, because it's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But you clean down in other ways. But you know, if I didn't get a shower here, I might not get one till Friday. Yeah, so just shows how sort of ignorant people are to what us truck drivers do on a weekly basis or daily basis even. Yeah. Anyway, like I said earlier, I've got no more other actual work to do. It's just driving. I tend to not have a shower if I know I've got other work to do. So say like I know I've still got to go unload or reload or something, I generally won't have a shower unless I'm just driving then parking up for the night, because otherwise I'll go unload or reload, I end up just getting filthy again, so there's no point. So yeah, right, let's get back in the truck. Right, we're back in the truck now. So obviously you don't want to keep all your wet kit in the bag. Didn't do my ears, did I? I'll do them in a minute. So what I generally do is I'll put my dirty clothes down on the floor near my bin, so I remember to take them home with me at the weekend. The amount of times I've left them in my bag and not realising, then sort of gone to get my wash kit out and then, oh, my clothes are slipped. So what I'll generally do is I'll hang my towel up on the rail here, along with a little foot towel. So leave them there to dry out so they don't get all stinky in the bag. And then my flip-flops I'll rest on top of my bin and let them dry off there, so nothing gets all mouldy and horrible and stinky. Right, chuck my bag away, and then clean my ears for 2 minutes, and then we'll get on down the road. Oh, this hay fever's killing me now. That was fine earlier. It's amazing how quick it takes hold. The bit are parked up, so we're in Clevedon. I'm in a little spot. The gateway behind me, but I'm just clear of it. So I usually want to park up at night before I do my paperwork. Wait for the truck to go by. See my nose all red and sore now. Puffy eyes. Damn you, hay fever! This video was going so well at the start. So every time I park up, I'll go out and have a quick look around the vehicle. Make sure everything's all tickety-boo. So I'll leave the engine running for a bit. I mean, I don't really need it running because I'm not going to be cooking food, but just do the usual check, make sure nothing's leaking or anything. Make sure the tyres are still fully inflated. We're quite heavy, so there's quite a lot of pressure pressing down on them, but yeah, again, make sure there's nothing hanging down. All the straps are still tight as anything. Just a quick visual check, make sure nothing obvious is hanging off. And then obviously I'll do a daily check tomorrow morning as well. I can also have a look in the back. I'm gonna make the hands all dirty now. And then, yeah, you can see nothing's moved at all, so we're all good there. And then again, just check down this side, make sure none of my tyres are flat or anything, nothing hanging down underneath. Make sure everything's there, make sure fuel tank's not leaking or anything like that. Obviously you can also check under the front, make sure nothing's leaking under there, which I think we're all good. So yeah, I normally do that every night when I stop as well. That's the morning checks. Just put my boots on the step. And then I'll sit here and do my paperwork. So I've took me when I left the other site, so there's no point having them up because I actually finished filming then. So alright, that's the paperwork for the delivery. Got my fuel receipt and my paperwork here. So I'll take out the front two pieces, which is my timesheet and my mileage sheet. Give me hands work. There we go. So that guy's just moved from there. I'm quite tempted to move up to that spot. But then these cars are kind of being my way. I'm alright where I am. So this is my daily timesheet. So this morning I started at 4:10. So this is really hard to hold and write at the same time. Let me pull out my tray. I don't normally do it on the tray, I normally do it on the steering wheel, but for the sake of the video, so we'll say 0410, and we're at 5:35, so by the time I've done this it's going to be 5:40, so we'll do that. So is that 13.5 hours? So that's all of my 15s used so far this week in 3 days. Having another night out, so what's that? So far we've done 9 hours 23 driving, because that's on there. And then what I'll do is I'll go on tacho, so press OK, then we'll press down until we get to display driver 1, press OK, 24-hour date, OK, and then today's date, 5th of the 6th, OK, display in UTC time, yeah. And then we'll literally just scroll down until this essentially shows you everything that will be on your printout from the top to the bottom. So if you do a printout, this is exactly what it will show you from top to bottom. So show you your start mileage, show you your start time, which is in UTC, so we're actually in British summertime at the moment, so it's actually 4:11. So we'll keep scrolling down until we get to the lines where it says, alright, that's where we stopped. So 9:23 driving. We've done 58 minutes other work today, so not a lot really, is it? Today, yesterday was 2.5, or nearly 3 hours, and we've had an hour and a half worth of breaks as well. So we'll do that. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I mean, I've had slightly more break than that, but I only put down what I've used to actually clear my driving time. So that's that bit done. Now we'll do our mileage, which again shows on the tachograph. We always do it as kilometerage. So 919, 424. Now this is where I use my magical skills of maths and try and work out how many miles I've done, which is quite a lot today, 723. Yeah, and then fuel receipt. So we get the fuel receipt. 307.31 litres. There we go. I'll write my reg on the fuel receipt as well, so you know which one's which, even though it's on there anyway. And that's it. That's my paperwork all done. So I don't really need to do anything else. So put it on brake. That's us done for the day now. Engine off. Don't need the engine on today, because I'm going to be cooking using gas. So yeah, if I was cooking using a microwave, then I'd have the engine running while I use the microwave, so it doesn't drain the batteries too quick, because it's 24-volt microwave, so it does use a lot of power. So doesn't matter, any sort of microwave you have in a truck, it's always best to have the engine running while you're using it, because it will drain a lot of power. So I'm going to relax for a bit, because I'm not that hungry at the moment, so I'm going to get my laptop out and start downloading all the footage from my cameras and that. Alright, so shut your windows because pollen's killing me. So I'll get me a little what I do, anything on in here, my laptop, so nice little mouse pad and area for the computer. Right, I'll get the old laptop out. A bit of a dust, I think. So we'll get that up and going. And then I'll get all the footage and that downloaded to it. And then we'll be good to do a bit of editing maybe. I don't know if I will edit tonight or not. I might just relax tonight because I ain't got to get up too early tomorrow. And then, yeah. Yeah, you see my password. Yeah, and there's a picture that Alfie took of me. So yeah, I'm going to sit here and download some footage, etc. Use my little dongle. Get my cameras. Take the memory cards out and start downloading stuff. So, not a lot's changed. Got the old night cooler on because I've shut the windows because of me hay fever. Probably being a bloody allergic to pollen. Can't get away from it. Casually watching some videos on YouTube. As you do. Just relaxing. Transferring some files over. Oh. So just transferring some footage over from what I was filming earlier today. So that's all going to go in this folder here. It's quite a lot of footage I got on this one, so it's going to be a bit of a mission to edit this one, but we'll get there. So that's like my Scottish trip, which will be out at the end of July. So keep an eye out for that one. It should be fun. Yeah. And then I'll probably transfer all this footage over from my phone onto here as well at some point, maybe. I don't know yet. Yeah. Could continue to do this for probably a little while. And then might get on doing me dinner once I've got this sorted. And then show you what we're going to have. Have a little stir fry. So I bought some bits to actually cook properly today. So a lot of the time I just do a microwave meal because it's just quick and easy. But there are times where I do actually take proper food with me and cook it in the cab because, well, I like to eat proper food. So it is obviously doable to eat decent food in the cab, but sometimes you just don't have time. I've got a bit of time tonight though, so we'll get our stir fry on. Lift the old bed up and see what we got under here. So after a while the rams on these beds tend to go, so when you get your bed, when I ain't got the bedding on, it's not too bad, it stays up. But as soon as I put my bedding on, it doesn't quite hold. So just put my driver's seat back, it holds the bed up. So I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm going to need that for cleaning afterwards. Need me hob. Gonna need a relatively full gas bottle, something like that. What else am I gonna need? My plate. That for storing the excess in when I'm done. Guess what them spare bottles are for. Obviously, any empty bottles I get, I store them to use as pee bottles, because yes, I did say about that earlier in the video. So you may wonder what we do in number 2. Obviously, I always try and go as I can throughout the day. You know, I make myself go if I can to make sure I don't get stuck. Luckily, I've not been caught out yet in the cab where I've needed to go and not had anywhere to go. But the main thing you do is always keep plenty of bin bags and use the bin if you can. Disgusting. Well, it is what it is. We all have to go, but when you ain't got the choice, you got to do what you got to do, ain't you? But like I said, I've not been caught out with that yet. If I did, I'd double bag it and I'll chuck it probably on the step on the passenger side until I find somewhere to get rid of it. So yeah. Anyway, food. Good subject to get on to food with. I've got all that. I think that's everything I'm going to need. Got my little camping set there as well, which has got knives and stuff in that to cook with. So we got some veg, some chicken, some noodles, and some sauce. So that'll do it. I've got a chest mount on at the moment, as you can see. I'm going to see if I can hold the phone well like that while doing that. I wasn't going to cook in the cab, I was going to do it on the catwalk, but with my hay fever the way it's been today, I'm just going to be constantly sneezing, so I've locked myself in here. So we'll get all this stuff up and out the way. All up here, out the way. Sit on the bed. So, get the gas in there ready. Obviously in this situation, you don't really want to use sink gas with the window shut, so we'll crack the window slightly so we have some sort of ventilation. mashing back off. So we'll get our pan up there. Oil, we need oil as well, I forgot about that. I use, in the truck I just use this spray stuff. It's good enough. I don't want to keep normal oil in here because that'll just make a mess if it goes everywhere. So I bought myself some diced chicken, but I think it's diced a little big. I might have to cut some of it down a bit smaller. And then Morrison's do these stir fry packs. So it comes with noodles. Serves 2 people, so it's 2 portions. So the first step, as you can see, is your stir fry veg. Step 2 is your sauce. And step 3 is your noodles. And they sell different types of sauces and they sell different types of noodles. So you could have like rice noodles or protein noodles or whatever. And then different sauces like hoisin or oyster sauce or whatever. And then, yeah. So we'll get the chicken sorted and then get that cooked off and then we'll add everything else. Try not to cut myself. It's quite difficult to see what I'm doing with the phone in my way. Right. Oh, gotta do the thingy. We get the gas going. There we go. We'll cook on fairly high, and we use what we got. So, use the tongs to give it a stir around, and we'll cook that all off for a bit till it's all white and lovely, and then we'll chuck everything else in. Alright, so we've cooked all the water out of the chicken. It's starting to brown up now. We're going to turn the heat down a little bit. So, what are we going to do next? Stage 1, trucking the veg. And don't smack your head on the cupboard that's open. That really hurt. So we're chucking all the veg. And we literally fry that off for a couple of minutes. Alright, it's been about 3 to 4 minutes, so next stage is number 2, is the sauce. Stir fry is so easy with this. It's unreal. I'll chuck the sauce in. Gotta love hoisin sauce, it's lovely. Ugh. So we'll stir that all in. And then stage 3, our noodles. Okay. Break them up in the pack a little bit, but they will soften up too as you get them in the thing. I feel like they're slightly frozen as well. I think my fridge is a bit cold. Right, and these go in for 2 to 3 minutes. So we'll chuck them in now. Yeah, tongs aren't the ideal thing for stirring, but you use what works, don't you? Gently move this out of the way. Without spilling it anyway. You'll be so careful you don't drop anything in. And then we'll put a load on my plate to eat and we'll get that ready for when it cools down. Put in there, put in the fridge for tomorrow. Oh, and there's me dinner for tonight. Look at that. That didn't take long at all, did it? You can cook proper meals in a truck. It's not difficult, just a bit of time and cleaning up. So, literally, clean up. Use a bit of that. Kitchen cleaner. Paper towels. Just keep going over it till it's clean. Well, that was yummy. So, there's tomorrow's snack for lunchtime. So, I'm going to clean up now. Literally, like I said, just use tons of this. Got to turn the lights on here because I got the curtain shut. It's very dim in here because I was being blinded by the sun. But now the sun's below the trees, so not too bad. Oh, the cars have moved. Could move forward, really. So just get loads of that in there. And then we'll just wipe the hell out of it with the... oh, pardon me. With the paper towels, along with a plate as well. We'll do that in a minute. Right, so that's all cleaned up now, as you can see. Lovely and clean. Ideal. If that stuff's good enough to clean your kitchen surfaces after cutting chicken up on it, then it's good enough to clean your stuff with if you need to. Okay, you use quite a bit of kitchen towel, as you can see in the bin, but it is what it is. You can get like pop-out washing up bowls, and they're alright, but obviously you've got to boil up some water and then use fairy liquid and that, and yeah, it's a bit of a faff. That's a bit too much effort if you ask me. I've tried to make living in here as simple as possible, and that's the simplest way for me. If anything gets baked onto the pans too much that I can't get it off, like sometimes when you do beans and that and you leave it for a bit, the sauce is quite hard to get off the pans. Sometimes I'll just put the pan in a corner and then take it home the weekend, put it in a dishwasher or whatever, and then bring it back Monday. But like I said, I've tried to make things as easy as I can for living in the truck, so that works for me. I've never become ill off cleaning anything that way, so yeah. Right, I might go for a little wander in a bit, stretch my legs. Quickly before I forget, I forgot to see how long it's going to take me to get to my customer. So, drive to work because it's right near the yard. It's like the other side of town. So regardless, I'll be going past the yard anyway. So we are currently 1.5 hours away from the customer, and they're open at 7. So there's no point me leaving before 5:30. Yeah, I know what time to leave in the morning. Go for a little wander and leave the truck behind for a little bit. Up here, and a Westfield's parked behind me. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go for a wander. Probably just about half hour or so before I start dying from all the pollen. But I've got tissues with me because my stupid body. But yeah, just gonna stretch the legs a bit. Got a bit of time. Don't have to start until about 5:30 tomorrow, so we got a good amount of time off. Lovely day. Beautiful around here. Until you get there where there's the M5, you can see the vehicles going. Yep, that's actually the M5. So yeah, come here. Lovely little bench to sit on. Watch the traffic go by on the M5. Let's have a wander over here, shall we? Back at Chateau de la Daf. Just go in there. Oh, have a drink. Cool down for a bit. Chillax. Watch some YouTube or whatever. And then get my head down, I suppose. I'm going to set my alarm for 5 o'clock. Aim to get up for then. And then, yeah. Get on in the morning. Chilled out for a bit. I think I'm ready for bed now. So, just going to pack my towels and that away. Get them down. Stick the old flippy flops in the bag, ready for next time. Right. Pull the curtain the rest of the way up. Nope, another truck's turned up. Another one's pulled up in front of me, and then now another one's just turned up. But I think we're running out of space around here, so it might not be anywhere. There might be a bit of room somewhere for him, but we'll see. Not my problem because I'm already parked up. Right, take my keys out. So, there we go. So, I'm just going to strip off and get into bed. Right, that's me in bed now. It's, what, 10 to 9. Started at, I woke up at like 4:45 this morning. And now it's like 10 to 9, so long day. But, should be plenty of time to wake up for 5 o'clock tomorrow. And then, yeah, do it all again tomorrow. So there you go. That's pretty much a day in my life as a truck driver. So some days are different, some days are longer, some days are shorter, depends what sort of happens. So yeah, so I've got a little phone mount there I use to put my phone into so I can watch stuff in bed. You don't need a big TV up there or whatever. What's the point? Just watch stuff on my phone, clip it into there, plug my phone in for the night as well so it charges up, and then go to bed. Yeah, that's it. Lights off and to sleep, I think. So yeah, that's a day in the life of a truck driver. Well, it is for me anyway. That's pretty much how I run my life. That's how it runs most of the week. So yeah, don't always get a chance to go walking. Don't always get a chance to cook a decent meal, but every day's different. Some days I only have a 9 off, so I don't have a lot of time to myself in the evenings. It's literally cook and bed. And then other days I have a lot more time, that I've got a bit more time to go for a bit of a longer walk or whatever, or in my heavy route playing up, usually. But yeah, that's pretty much my day in a nutshell. So if you like the video, thumbs up, give it a subscribe, like and share and all that fun stuff. So take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely, thanks for trucking around with Johnny. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbyes. Bloody hay fever. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh,